Hey guys, my name is Christine Singh Bulkley, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use a money counter. Money counters are essential for businesses that deal with a lot of cash transactions. It's important to understand the full capacity of a money counter because you'll be able to properly and efficiently count down any of the money that you gain from your business or everyday life. When you're looking for a money counter, make sure that you're looking for one that suits your needs. Some money counters only count the dollar and not the actual amount of the dollar. For example, it will only count the bill and not if it's 5, 10, 20, or 50, and so on. The money counter that we're going to be using for this demonstration does count down all bills, but for today, we're going to count down 20 singles. This money counter, you can see we already have it plugged in, and right here, there's a handle that you can pull out, and you can actually carry it. So if you need to move the money counter while you're working or counting down your bills, you can simply just grab it from the top, unplug it, and walk it to where you need. This is a reset button just in case the bills get entangled. You have an add and subtract button to add or to remove dollar amounts from the screen. You have batch and function. So batch is going to be the amount of dollars you're counting. So for example, we can do a batch for 100. We can do a batch for 50, we can do a batch for 20, we can do a batch for 10, and then we can just have it at 0 so the money will be counted as you put it in. Now in the back you have the cord, which my money counter is currently plugged in, and then you have a button here that is an on and off switch. So you want to make sure that this is going to be on when you're ready to use your money counter. It's important to keep your money counter clean and away from any liquids that could possibly make the machine sticky, because if it's sticky, the money will not flow through properly. I have my stack of $21 bills and I'm gonna run it in a little sloppy so you can see what it looks like when it gets stuck and how to fix that. So if you have bills that are kind of messy, let's say you wanna stick it in like this is what will happen. What this is letting you know is that there was an error, and in order to clear that, you have to press the reset button. And if it happens again, reset. So this will happen if you do not straighten out your ones properly. When straightening out your ones, you want them to look like this, and you don't want to have any fold in the dollars. So for example, some dollars will get folded like this. If you put a dollar like this inside of your stack, it will not flow through properly and it will get stuck. So even though it looks like all the bills are straight, they're not. And you have to make sure you go through every single one to flatten them out and make sure that they're all straight. This is the most time-consuming part of doing and using a money counter. But if you take your time at this step, you're gonna have far better results. So just make sure every dollar is straightened out. So for our first run, I'm gonna set the batch at $10, even though I have a $20 stack here. So now that our money counter is set, we're gonna run our stack inside, and I wanna show you what happens when the batch is set to a specific number. So it only counted out $10 because that's what the batch number is set at. Now we're gonna set the batch number to 20, and then you will see that it will count all of the dollars. So now the batch number is set to 20, and we're gonna run the money into it. What you notice here is that it did not stop at 10, and it counted all the way through 20. Now, if you have larger amounts of money and you wanna change the stack, you can go up to $100. So that means that every single time you put your stack of money inside of the money counter, it's gonna stop at 100. Effectively using a money counter machine involves more than just feeding bills into it. Proper preparation of your cash, understanding your machine's specific features, and following the correct loading and operating procedures are key to ensuring accurate counts and detecting counterfeit bills as well. Money counters are amazing tools to prevent fraud inside of a company and to get accurate counts of all the money that you're bringing in. So I highly recommend to invest in one if you are working with a lot of cash. Thank you for watching my step-by-step demonstration on how to use a money counter, and I hope this makes all your future endeavors much easier when counting your bills. All right, bye guys. Have a good night.